Welcome back to Holiday Horizon, the podcast where we explore all things related to holiday planning, travel, and celebration. I'm Emily.
And I'm David. Today, we're diving into a very exciting topic: how to plan the perfect New Year holiday. With the New Year just around the corner, many people are thinking about their plans. So, Emily, where do we start?
Great question, David. Planning your New Year holiday can be both exciting and a bit overwhelming. The first step is deciding on the type of celebration you want. Do you want to travel somewhere new, host a party at home, or maybe just have a quiet time with family?
Exactly. And once you have a rough idea of the kind of celebration, then you can start thinking about the specifics like destination, accommodations, activities, and budget. Speaking of destinations, Emily, do you have any suggestions on how to pick the right place?
Certainly. First, consider your budget. Are you looking for a luxurious getaway or something more budget-friendly? Then think about the climate. Do you want a snowy winter wonderland or a warm beach? For example, places like New York City are popular for their ball drop, while tropical destinations like the Bahamas offer a warm escape.
That's true. And don't forget about travel restrictions or seasonal weather. For instance, some destinations might be crowded during the holidays, so booking early is essential. Also, if you're traveling internationally, make sure your passports are up to date and check visa requirements.
Absolutely. Speaking of early planning, I'd recommend booking flights and accommodations at least 3 to 6 months in advance. That way, you get better deals and more options. Did you know that some airlines and hotels offer special holiday packages during this time?
Yes, and these packages can often include sightseeing tours, dinners, or event access, which makes planning easier. Now, moving on, what about activities and events? How should listeners plan their New Year celebrations?
Great point. The key is to match activities with your interests and the interests of your travel companions. If you're into fireworks and city celebrations, places like Sydney or London are fantastic for their midnight fireworks displays. If you prefer something more relaxed, consider booking a cozy cabin with a fireplace or a beachfront resort.
And for those celebrating at home, hosting a party can be fun, but it requires some planning too. Think about food, drinks, decorations, and even games or entertainment. Creating a timeline for prepping ahead of midnight helps things run smoothly.
Exactly. Plus, don't forget about planning for transportation, whether that's arranging rideshare in the city or car rentals if you need them. And if you're traveling far, consider airport logistics to avoid last-minute stress.
Another important aspect is safety and health. Make sure you're aware of any health precautions, especially if traveling internationally. Packing masks, hand sanitizers, and necessary medications is always a good idea.
Definitely. And don't forget about insurance. Travel insurance can provide peace of mind in case of cancellations or emergencies. Now, wrapping up, Emily, do you have any final tips for planning a memorable New Year holiday?
Yes, the most important thing is to plan ahead, but also remain flexible. Sometimes plans change due to weather or other unforeseen issues. Keep a backup plan, and most importantly, focus on enjoying the moment with loved ones. After all, it's about ringing in the new year with joy and positivity.
Well said. And I think that about covers the essentials for planning a fantastic New Year holiday. Thanks for tuning in to Holiday Horizon. We hope your New Year's plans are fun, safe, and unforgettable.
Happy holidays, everyone. See you next time.
Goodbye.